Hi, and welcome to part one of Web Administrator Training for Sac City Unified District staff. My name is Andrea Landis, and I am the webmaster here. In this first video, I'm going to show you our editing interface and also how to prepare and log into the website. So the first thing I want to mention is that you need to receive administrator credentials to actually start creating and editing content on our website. So if you do not have those yet, please contact me via email and I can get those set up for you before you need to start actually adding information to the website. The second piece of information is we recommend that you use Mozilla Firefox as your browser for editing, and it is a free program just like many other web browsers. You can just go onto your search menu and type in Mozilla and then go to the mozilla.org website and then download Firefox on your computer, and you would use that instead of Internet Explorer or Google Chrome or Safari on a Mac to actually edit the website. You can view the website on any browser that you like and it'll look great. It's just for editing purposes we want you to use Mozilla Firefox. It's just a little cleaner and it has very little bugs associated with it that sometimes you find on different browsers. Alright. So after you have downloaded Mozilla and you're all kind of set up, go to our district website at scusd.edu, and then when you're on the website, you can actually log in. Alright, so to log in, you just need to be on any page of the website. Again, I'm on the home page, but it's not necessary. And what you can do is go down to the bottom, and there is a login button in the footer of each page. So you just want to click that once, and it's going to ask you for your username and password. And this username and password is just your regular credentials that you use to log into your computer. So go ahead and enter that information. And Mozilla is going to ask me to keep this password, and I personally don't like to do so, but you definitely can if that's something you'd like to do, but I'm just going to exit out of that. So we've logged in, and you'll see that there's some more information I can see on the site now. Some of this is only in draft form, which is why it's not visible to normal visitors. So don't worry about that, especially on the home page. This is something I take care of, so it's nothing you have to worry about. The most important part is here down at the bottom. We have a few web administrator buttons that you need to become familiar with. The first one is this commands menu in the bottom left. So if you click on that once, you'll see a variety of options, and this is our web administrator dashboard. It starts off with the help menu, which can be very helpful if you have a quick question or just can't exactly remember how to do something. Always use that as your first resort. Then you can go down to My Account. This is going to show you how long you've been a member. It also lists all the files you've ever uploaded onto the website. If that's something you need to go find something really quickly, you can do that really quickly. The next option is create a post, and this is something we'll go over in part 2. It's the primary reason we're doing anything on the website at all is we're adding new content to the website for visitors. Manage content is a really powerful tool that allows you to filter all the content on the website based on the user or the type of content it is. So this is a great way to find content that you may have put on and archived, or maybe a previous staff member put on and you're trying to find it and you can't figure out where exactly it is on the website. You can look for it in this particular area, which is a really great feature. And then manage navigation. So navigation is how the website is organized. So when I go to this page, you'll see that there's this whole hierarchy of pages set up, and this corresponds to the navigation bar at the very top. So when I scroll over About Us, for instance, I see Superintendent's Office, Reports and Publications, CERNA Center, Alumni Information, and you'll see when I go down here, it's reflective of the same thing. So there's About Us, Superintendent's Office, District Reports and Publications, CERNA Center, Support Our Schools, Alumni Information. So this lists everything that is on the website, and you're responsible for your particular department, but you may want to have additional terms on there as subsections of your department page. So this is where you would add them. You can also move them around really easily. After manage navigation is manage post types. This is something you're not going to be worried about, nor do you need. This is something that primarily I'm working with, so I won't go over that in greater detail. Manage users, if you do need to check to see if an associate has an account or you want to add an intern, something like that, you can do so under manage users. And then the log out button is pretty self-explanatory. Just make sure to log out when you're done so that the computer isn't just keeping you logged in. And then I'm going to go back to the home page and just show you a few other things real quickly. Okay, so over here in the bottom right-hand corner, I've got two buttons. First one is show content zones. And if I click this, it turns green, and when I click it again, it turns off. So it's just a button that toggles on and then toggles off. So when I click it on, I can actually hover over different parts of the website and add information directly to that section. You'll see that, for instance, right here when I'm hovering, I get a reorder button and then I get a plus pod button. So using the content zones is an easy way to add information to a particular part of the website, and it's the primary way I do. And then finally, there's a preview button. This is for if you do add content that's password protected and then you want to check to make sure that you did it correctly and that visitors can't see the information. You can actually preview as a visitor and just check out how it looks. So that's also a great feature. All right, well, that's pretty much the interface for the website. I suggest moving on to part 2 where I'll go over some more information. Thanks again for joining me.